Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we continue our severe weather outbreak today for Arklatex, the Tennessee Valley, and into the Mid-South in general. All modes of severe weather likely again for today, including some strong long-track tornadoes. We'll get into it, and I got to tell you something. The tornado threat is already ramping up very significantly on this late Friday. That area of low pressure in East Texas, all of the purple polygons that you see are active tornado warnings just east of the Dallas-Fort Worth area into the southeast sides of Oklahoma. Numerous severe thunderstorms in red polygons through the northern sides of Arkansas. But along this boundary, which extends into Tennessee and Kentucky, we continue to see other tornadic and severe thunderstorms and a lot of heavy rain. All modes of severe weather, the strong tornadoes, the winds of over 70 miles an hour, 1 to 2 inch size hail, and prolific and significant flooding will all come for a ride here, because again, this boundary is not moving much and waves of energy are developing along it, producing all of this active weather in all different varieties. When we look at the watches that are into a play right now, look how quickly these tornado watches develop here throughout this Friday, where we now have, looks like 4 different tornado watches, a little small one right there, and a severe thunderstorm watch as well. It just shows you how widespread the tornado threat is going to be for late Friday into the evening and even the overnight hours. The risk from the SPC looks like this. The area in red, that's your moderate risk, the 4 out of 5. Not a high day, but again, those are very rare. 4 out of 5 is still rare enough. Once again, within these polygons, especially in those areas in red, significant tornadoes are likely to occur. You really need to make sure you stay weather aware. This is the significant tornado polygon from the SPC. Again, EF2 to EF5 tornadoes are likely to develop in this polygon that does include Little Rock, Shreveport, and near the Memphis, Tennessee area, where ongoing flooding also continues. It's a very dangerous situation. Just make sure that you have ways to get out of any harm's way and that you're just really staying abreast as to what's going to be happening with the weather. This is the significant excessive rainfall outlook. That is a high risk. That's rare, but more than a foot of rain could fall in some of north central and the southern sides of Missouri, with again widespread flooding through the Tennessee Valley and even into the upper Midwest and the western sides of the Ohio Valley. When you look at the storm reports, friends, all of the greens that you see, and I'll loop this up over the next last few hours, all of the greens that you see is ongoing flooding right now. Again, Memphis, Nashville, towards Louisville, Charleston, West Virginia, Springfield, Missouri, all seeing some forms of flooding, and the rain is not going to stop in these areas until deep into the weekend. The reason why, again, we're not seeing this storm system move much. This is the risk for severe weather for Saturday. Maybe it drops a little bit farther off to the south, but not much. Because again, when I show you guys the HUR model here, you're just going to see that this boundary doesn't move. Waves of mid-level energy get kicked out of the Four Corners area. You can clearly see that low. Watch that spin develop there towards Amarillo and Lubbock and then eject out. It will eventually push the storms off to the south and to the east, but it's going to take some time. Again, for the remainder of this Friday, look at these discrete cells developing. You see those, all those little blue dots? Those are the discrete cells that all could have rotation and all could be producing tornadoes. It's an extremely dangerous situation for far northeast Texas, Arkansas, northern Louisiana, into portions of the Boot Heel of Missouri, and eventually into portions of the Tennessee Valley as well. Here come the storms for tomorrow, reinvigorated by that mid-level energy and getting kicked out of the southern plains. And again, numerous severe storms are likely during the day Saturday, and eventually these storms will push even deeper into the southeast on Sunday, and that's where we'll pick up the day 3 forecast from the SPC, with a slight risk for storms for portions of the northern Gulf Coast back towards the Atlanta area. The rainfall totals are going to be absolutely significant. When we look at the precip outlook here, apologize, that's the wrong map. Let's take a look at the actual rainfall totals for us here. Here we go. These are the rainfall totals from the GFS over just the next 5 days. And once again, these areas in yellow, those are going to be rainfall totals, which are going to get you 10 to 12 inches of rain in some spots. Significant flooding, Little Rock North, Poplar Bluff, Missouri, on over towards Cape Girardeau, Murray, Bowling Green. Again, these are rainfall totals in addition to what we've already seen. So back out to the big story again here. I'm going to bring back on the radar, take back off this data so you just get an idea of these storms. Now, across the rest of the country, some of these showers will drift up to the north. It'll turn into a little bit of snow in the western Great Lakes. We're still relatively dry out west. Southeast, south of all of this is hot and dry, and the northeast looks pretty good as well. Temperatures, again, are very warm for this time of the year in the southeast and very seasonable in other parts of the country. Friends, as you can see, I am out of time. I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. And I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.